Welcome, yogi. This is daily practices, so everything that you'll need to strengthen and open in both body and mind. It may be helpful to have a blanket and 2 blocks handy, but none of that will be required through the practice. Let's start in a seated position. Make some adjustments. Comfort is paramount. And close the eyes and fall into breath. Move into a state of noticing. Let's bring the palms together to set an intention today, and I'll offer one. And that is, can we see to it that our lives are in alignment with our values? And that we choose and act in a way that matches our vision of the world and how we would like it to be, how we would like to be in it. Take some time to make this your own. Lifting the head, let's take the hands right onto your knees. You use that as a way to prop up your heart, to send the shoulders back and down. Okay. You can let the chest be sort of big and spacious, but we're going to empty from the belly with kapalbhati breathing. We're going to do quite a few rounds, something like 80 rounds 3 times. Now, if that ends up being too much, no worries. You pause, you breathe a little bit slower. You can return to natural ujjayi breath. One more important thing is that it's important that the belly is moving, but nothing else is moving. So we're not putting our whole body, our whole force into this. It's really just an isolation of the abdominal wall. Now, if you can't feel that, it doesn't matter. It's just the intention. All right, so fill up first. Empty all the way until the belly draws back. Keep the belly a little bit firm as you breathe again into the chest, sitting tall. And begin. Recover with ujjayi breath. Empty all the way out. Now, if you need to, you can slow it down to isolate the abdominal movement. Or if you wish to, you can speed it up. Find your breath in. Begin again. recovery breaths. Empty completely. Preparing by filling up. Last round. Recover. Empty. Let's get a nice full-bodied, rich and open and deep ujjayi few rounds. As though you can widen your vocal cords somehow, or widen the base of your throat. Tip the right ear to the right shoulder. Move the neck there, up and down in a half circle. Jaw is soft, lips are soft, shoulders are heavy. Head back up to neutral, tip your ear to the other side, and then rock it around. Just about a half circle, but your intuition is more important than a design or a prescription. Head back up to center. Let's gaze over the right shoulder. Move the chest to the right and find a twist all the way until you're looking behind. Belly still firm, spine tall. Keep the twist, but walk your hands over to the right like you're bowing to the side. Reach. Come back up, still twisting. And then face forward, gazing past your left shoulder. Twist the heart to the left. Hands follow so you can look behind you, complete the twist. Nice and full into the Ujjayi breath. Continue the twist, but walk your hands over to the left, bowing and reaching. Come back up and sit tall at the center. All right, let's get warm into the shoulders a little bit. So just draw them in circles backward. And lift the elbows as well, big circles. Now straight through the arms, circles. Then reach your arms up, make a big V. Start to wave the hands left and right. And wave them all the way to the right. You might even touch the ground. Back up, wave them all the way to the left. You might even touch the ground. And then back up, big circles, both arms. In both directions. And then release them, shake it out a bit. Okay. Please make your way into downward facing dog. Press firmly through each finger. You're going to bend into the left knee. Bend into the right knee. Bend into the left knee. Press right heel down firmly. Bend into right knee. Press left heel down firmly. Press both heels firmly. Point the sits bones high. Walk your feet halfway up the mat and point the toes out wide. Press your chest back toward the knees. Let the head be heavy. Breathe. Walk your hands over to one side.
Come over to the other side. And back to center, palms grip the ground firmly, point the toes forward once again, and then rock onto tippy toes, put weight into the hands. Then do the opposite, rock onto the heels, try to lift the toes, put weight into just the fingers. Do that a few more times, rocking forward, rocking back, rocking forward, rocking back. Once again. And then tiptoe to the top of the mat. Lengthen. Find fold. Do that once more. Lift just the heart. Fold down and take hold of your elbows. Put a soft bend in the knees, open your arms wide, lift your chest, and come all the way up to stand. Reach the palms above you, and then release arms by your sides. Let's get into spinal extension, a big back bend. So as you reach up, open wide, get about as far back as you can go without any strain whatsoever. So inhale, reach it up. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, flat back. You might bring blocks here. Step your left foot to the back of the mat. Set this back knee down. You might want a cushion. You don't have to. Take a second. Actively squeeze right heel to left knee. For 6, 5, 4, strong, 2, 1. Now release the hips down, but keep your heart lifting up. Pay attention to sensation, what is opening, what is releasing. Now press the right heel down and straighten the right leg. Rocking with it, forward and back. And warming the right leg. Good, straighten your right leg, swing that back heel over to the right. You're going to keep your right hand to the outside of the leg, but sweep the left arm up toward the sky, kind of like a triangle. Let's breathe long in all directions, gazing up. Long breath in. Exhale, left arm over your cheek line. And then look down. Send the left hand wide to the side. We're going to bend into the right knee and sweep the right arm up toward the sky. Lean back a bit. Make it about the breath and that connection to bodily sensation. Next, exhale, hands come, frame the foot. We're going to straighten the right leg, flex that foot, hips are even so you can fold. forward bend into the right knee. Plant your hands and step to plank pose. Set the right elbow down, the left elbow down. Okay. Tuck the tail a bit, squeeze the belly in. We're here for a long 10 seconds, nice and slow. Breathe. Come all the way down, lift to Sphinx, heart forward. Move that to Cobra, slide hands under shoulders, lift the heart, gaze up. Press into Child's Pose. Spread your fingers, come on into Downward Facing Dog. Sweep the right leg up behind. You can open that hip, bend the knee, make some circles. Sweep the right leg high, square off of the hips, look forward. Let's get a little heart rate variability in here, important for full health. Let's bend the left knee, hop between the hands. Left foot lands, and then hop it to the back of the mat again. Do it 3 more times. Hop forward, hop back. Hop forward, hop back. Hop forward, hop back. Both feet down, vinyasa. Step your feet halfway up the mat. Point the toes out wide again. Press your chest back. Let the head be very heavy. You point the toes forward. You're going to press weight into the hands, come onto tippy toes, and then press weight into the heels, come onto fingertips. Keep rocking like that. And then the last time you'll tiptoe or press hop between the hands. Lengthen, fold. Do that again. Can you keep your belly on your thighs but lift just your heart as you lengthen the spine? And then exhale, fold back down, take hold of your elbows. Come to fingertips, soft knees. Lift through the heart, open arms out wide. Take a back bend, up to stand. Palms will touch. And then arms release to Tadasana. Again, spinal extension. Open the arms out, reach up as far back as you can without strain. Dive down. Look forward. I'm going to step the right foot to the back. Okay, squeeze left heel to right knee with a lot of intention. Keep squeezing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hips down and forward. We'll be lifting the heart up, taking the shoulders back. Blocks could help. Tune into sensation. The fullest breaths you can take.
Press the left heel down, straighten the left leg, and stay in motion like that, rocking with this. Straighten the left leg, keep your hand to the outside of it, swing the back heel in so you can open the right arm up like a triangle. Gazing up, how long can your lines be? All of them. Crossing right arm over the ear, and then rolling that hand down. Bend the left knee. Take your right hand to the right a little bit more, so you can reach the left arm up toward the sky and lean back. Connect to bodily sensation. A nice breath in. Exhale, hands frame this foot, straighten the left leg, flex. Hips are square and you'll bow. Let's rebend into this knee. We'll step into plank pose again. This time the option is stay on hands or come down onto forearms. Tuck your tail a little, lift the belly intentionally, keep the neck nice and neutral. You're here for a slow inside voice count of 10. All body parts engaged. Breathing still the most important. Focus. Halfway there. Inhaling. Exhale, slowly lower to the ground. Lift up for locust variation. Palms are going to point out wide. Legs can lift as well. Lift your heart. Two more breaths. One more. And exhale, fold down or dip down. Plant your hands, lift into cobra. It might be slightly higher than it has been. press down in toward child's pose. Now keep your knees nice and wide. This is for you in the Discord server. Come high, or in the comment section. Come high onto your hips, high onto the knees, reach the arms forward. This should be a little more accessible than bringing the knees together. As soon as your body acclimates, though, you'll inch the legs in just a little bit. If you've got the room, you'll inch them in a little more. You can always opt out of that. Last phase, if you want more, you come take the knees together. Be sure that your hips are still right above your knees. And reach. And then climb on out of this. Sit down on your heels, let the shoulders relax, the arms relax. Just take the palms to face up, connect to the spine as you close your eyes. Interrupting your practice with a brief meditation. How open can you remain? Connect in this moment back to the intention you set at the beginning of practice. I even invite you to connect in sound. So sort of solidifying intention. Take a breath in. Dive your hands forward, come back to downward facing. Sweep the left leg up behind. We'll open the hip. Even bend the knee. Make movement. And pausing to look forward, left knee points way out to the left, come onto right tippy toes, and you'll hop right foot between your hands, and then hop it back, and you'll do that 3 more times. Go ahead. Step both feet down. Find your flow. Downward facing. Onto toes, bend the knees, leap to the top. Lengthen. Take a fold, wrap your arms around your legs.
Soft knees, lead with your heart as you open arms, stand all the way up. And then find Tadasana. Let's keep this going. Get a back bend, reach upward. Dive down. Step the left foot back. This time, climb hands onto the thigh. Squeeze right heel to left toes for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let the hips come down a little bit more. And release that effort. Sweep the arms upward. Let's rock a little forward and back. Straighten the right leg, set the back heel down, open hips, so you can find triangle. Breathing to the openings. Reach the left arm across and roll that hand down. Let the back heel drift up so you can reach the right arm up high. It's like a tipped over revolved triangle, and that's totally cool. Gaze up. Good. You can stay right here or stack the feet, find side plank. Your wild thing is shallow or deep as you want it. Right foot back. Right hand can go behind the head as you open your heart. And look toward the top of the mat to step the right foot there. Right fingers graze the ground to build you half moon. Spread out. Step all the way back, make it warrior 2. And then circle down and around. Hands will frame the foot, take your vinyasa. Downward facing dog. You're going to get something in between the sides. Wave forward and lower all the way to your belly. Lift for a locust. Again, palms will face outward. And then stay here or bend both knees, reach for inner ankles. Kick back. And then rest completely, even make a pillow. Plant your hands. Are going to lift to a nice high cobra. We're not going to be in a rush out. We're going to linger here so we can roll over to one side and the other. Breathe these ribs open, side body open.
Back through center. Heart up. Downward facing dog. Sweep your right leg up behind. Open that hip. Bend the knee. Make some movement. And you'll get your elbows down, interlacing fingers. Place your head gently on the ground. And come on to such high tippy toes, that right knee's wide to the side. Maybe you can step the left foot in a little closer, even if you've got to bend the knee. And then step it back. Twice more. Step left foot forward closer. And then back. One more time. Closer. And then back. And if you wish to, you can come all the way upside down. Otherwise, stay here in this preparatory pose. If it hurts your neck at any point, come back down to child's. 10 breaths. Maybe you can come down as you got in, right knee wide, left toes lower. Unlace, come back to forearms and then palms. Find your vinyasa. Downward facing. Small step in, bend the knees, leap to the top. Long spine. Fold completely. Even wrap the arms around your legs. Can your neck get long from the middle of your back? Look forward. Come all the way up to stand. Tadasana. Let's get that back bend. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step the right foot back. And this time, though, take hands up onto that thigh. Squeeze left heel to right toes to left heel for 6. Really firmly, 5. Keep squeezing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release a little bit of that effort. Hips might come lower. And stand up at high lunge. Reach the arms up. You're going to move with it, rocking forward and back. Straighten the left leg, set the back heel down, open arms wide, create triangle. Hips peeling open, spine stays long as you look up. Nice long breaths. Reach the right arm across your cheek. Look all the way down. Let the right fingers land over to the right. Back heel lifts up. Left arm reaches to the sky. Tipped over, revolve triangle. Look up. You can keep it right here or stack the feet for plank pose. Side plank, I should say. If you'd like a wild thing, take it. You might place left hand right behind your head, open the heart. Look toward the top of your mat so the left foot can step there. Left fingers graze earth and move forward to get you half moon. Open up. Step it back, find warrior two. Circle down and around. Find your flow. Downward facing. Once again, wave forward. Come all the way onto your belly. Find Sphinx, elbows underneath shoulders. And we'll do Bakasana. So bend the left knee, pull that heel in close. You can be stretching the whole foot. Tuck the tail a bit, send the heart forward. Left shoulder gets an opening too. And release it, find the other side. You want to make sure your knee is not too wide. Tuck the tail a little bit. Engagement at the abdomen as you lift the heart. Send it forward. Let the right shoulder open. And then back to Sphinx. You can bend both knees, rock the hips out. Slide your fingers underneath the shoulders. So lift into Cobra one more time. We're going to linger there, and if you wish to, you can bend your knees and play with King Cobra. So go ahead, lift your heart. Possibly bending the knees, though certainly don't have to. Release. Come back to downward facing dog.
Slide the left leg up, open the hip. You can bend the knee, move around. Send the left knee off to the left. I'm going to square the hips a bit, send the elbows down. Option to interlace fingers, make this headstand or keep it at forearm stand, your choice. Okay, pressing the ground away. Come on to right tippy toes. See if you can have room to hop that foot in a little closer, even if it's just a little bit. And then hop it back twice more, and you can always bend that right knee. It's totally fine. Go ahead. And final option is stay with this or come all the way up into your forearm stand practice. You can even opt for rest instead. Take some time. Coming out as you came in. Vinyasa or rest. I'm going to sit all the way down. Sit cross-legged, right leg out in front of the left. I'm going to tip this forward, getting a good stretch through the hips. Now, if you want more from it, you can slide into fire log or double pigeon, stacking the shin bones. Your choice. Climb up and switch your legs. Left foot out in front. If you want to go there, you'll stack the left shin on the right shin.
crawling back up to sit. Extend your legs long. Send the hands back behind you. One more thing before we make our way to relaxation, that is to lift the heart, engage the back body just a little bit more. So you can lift the hips, lift through the chest, lift through the upper ribs, gazing up or back. 5 full breaths. Release. Sit it all the way down. And actually, you can set yourself right up for a final relaxation. Make it comfortable. We want to get, it's almost like we're getting the body out of our consciousness. That's how comfortable you want to aim to feel. You do your best. And that way we are not a body necessarily. As we close our eyes, we are just this locus of consciousness, a bit of awareness. Keep bringing the quality of attention to this rest, though it is attention without narrative. awaken. Make your way up to a seat. So glad you're here. Stay in touch.